Now at 5, a man accused of raping a child in Franklin County was out of jail on a $0 bond. He was charged with another child sex crime in Morgan County just 3 months earlier. Morgan County District Attorney has strong words for the judge who signed off on letting him out of jail in the first place. The judge defends her ruling tonight, only on Way 31 News.
Authorities arrested Raymond McKinney last December after being indicted by a grand jury for sexual contact with a child under the age of 12. He asked for his bond to be lowered after spending months inside Morgan County Jail. The judge granted that request, and the DA's office says there was no hearing.
Senior reporter Matt Kroschel checking in live now from Decatur. And Matt, how did this child sex crime suspect get out of jail?
So Dan, the district attorney and the circuit judge who made that ruling releasing the defendant from jail kind of disagree on who's to blame for all of this. Circuit Judge Jennifer Howe released McKinley from jail on May 20th. That is a fact. Then on August 4th, McKinley was arrested in Franklin County and charged with first-degree rape and incest involving a 16-year-old there. District Attorney Scott Anderson knew a motion to reduce the bond was pending, had about a month to object to it before Judge Howe released McKinley May 20th, but failed to file a response before the judge lowered that bond. Howe told me she was required to make the bond reduction because McKinley didn't appear in court within 72 hours of his arrest. A delay, she said, resulted from her not being notified of the arrest within the 72 hours. The DA says that Judge Howe didn't notify the district attorney's office before dropping that bond to zero and didn't have a hearing on this. Something the DA says is pretty common practice inside the court system here, going back decades.
Particularly think anybody charged with a Class A felony that's a sex offense involving a child should never, ever, under any circumstance whatsoever, be released on their own recognizance before, during, or after a hearing.
But they were.
I'm only as good as the information that I have at the time. It's not the job of the court to be a fact-finding body. It's not my job to be the investigator. It's my job to review the bond, review it against the things that the Code of Alabama says I'm supposed to review. And in this case, that's what I did. I had no response to know anything other than what I had in front of me and made the best decision that I could at the time. And simply put, that's my job.
So McKinley is back in jail in Franklin County. He has a $90,000 bond for those charges. If by chance he's able to bond out in Franklin County, I'm told he would be brought right back here to Morgan County, where he doesn't have bond, so he'd be put into jail here while both of those cases work their way through the justice system. Reporting live in Decatur, Matt Kroschel, Way 31 News.